Thanks for joining us. I'm Amanda Lebrow. Our coverage continues tonight of the South Carolina primary elections. Results are now really coming in, and we're continuing to keep you updated with the latest information as we get it, and you can track it along with us. We are watching state races and local races, and you can follow along on our website, WTOC.com. So you can see right here at the top of your page, we have the governor's race. So we have about 38% of precincts reporting. Incumbent Republican Henry McMaster is coming in with 45% of the vote so far. Catherine Templeton has now overtaken John Warren since the last update we gave you. She's coming in with 25% of the vote, and John Warren with 23%. On the Democratic side, the AP has actually already called that race for James Smith, so he is now the Democratic nominee for governor for South Carolina to be on the ballot in November. A local election we're watching tonight is the race for Beaufort County Sheriff. JoJo Woodward is PJ Tanner's first challenger in a primary or a general election since 2002. The latest results for this race you can also find on our website. We're just going to scroll right down here where it says, let's see, Beaufort County Sheriff. We have the auditor right here. We have 9% of precincts reporting, and we have PJ Tanner with 54% of the vote, JoJo Woodward with 46% of the vote. So still a lot to go there with just 9% of precincts reporting. But our Danielle Lewan is live at JoJo Woodward's camp at the Wild Wing Cafe in Bluffton, and she is joining us live now with that candidate.
Yes, Amanda, that is absolutely right. Like you just said, 9% of the precincts reporting, and this race is neck and neck right now. I'm here with JoJo Woodward. Everybody at this watch party is also monitoring these results as they come in. JoJo, like we said, this is the first time that Sheriff Tanner has run against somebody in quite some time. How does it feel to be keeping up right now? Very good. We're ecstatic. I mean, our campaign has been very good. Our staff has been awesome. Our families are all here. We're waiting this thing out, and we're waiting for it to end. Absolutely, and I know earlier we touched base about some of those specific things that you were hoping to change if elected, Sheriff. I know you mentioned more drug take-back programs and also conquering some of this violent crime. Walk me through a little bit of that right now. Yes, I'm campaigning on safer roads, safer schools, safer communities, bringing back a drug task force, a regional drug task force that works for both counties, Jasper County and Beaufort County, as well as our municipalities, because we do have a drug problem and we need to put more officers on the street doing that. So. Absolutely, and you've been serving here for over 30 years, your entire law enforcement career right here in Beaufort County. Tell me what that's been like, being here, knowing this territory your whole life. It's been great. I mean, I've spent my entire career here in Beaufort County and serving the citizens of Beaufort County. It's been awesome. And they responded here today. Look at all these people who are voting. They want to change, and I want to make that change for them, so we're here for them. Absolutely, and like we mentioned, this is the first time that Sheriff Tanner does have an opponent in about 16 years, so this race has been very popular here in the Beaufort area. 9% of precincts reporting, and we will be out here live in Bluffton, the Beaufort area, getting you those updates as soon as possible. Reporting live from the Wild Wing Cafe, Danielle Lewan, WTOC News.
And we're actually getting some breaking news in on the results for the South Carolina governor's race. So AP Politics just tweeting that Governor Henry McMaster, you can see it right here. We're going to pull it up for full screen for you, forced into a runoff. So Governor Henry McMaster, who took over after Nikki Haley joined the Trump administration last January, is now forced into a runoff with businessman John Warren on June 26th. Warren is a Marine with no prior political experience, so he was calling himself a conservative outsider on his website. So he overtakes Catherine Templeton, who had also been kind of the other third person in those top three that we've been watching all this evening. So Governor Henry McMaster now facing an opponent in the runoff in June 26th. And we have also the Democratic nomination already lined up with James Smith for governor of South Carolina. We'll, of course, be watching the numbers for other state races and other local races. We're still waiting, obviously, on a lot of numbers from the Beaufort County Sheriff's race that we'll keep you updated on. And we'll be reporting those live results right here on WTOC.com, our Facebook page, Roku, and our WTOC News app. Of course, stay with us for the very latest information.